It's time for our first field trip of 2026. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and 'tis the season for all things organization. Everyone is all about organizing, which is totally my vibe most of the time. And so I thought we would do a little field trip to Michael's and see what they have organization wise. This is the time where a lot of things are on sale at Michael's for organizing your craft space. I'm going to give you some recommendations of what I like at Michael's, what I wouldn't buy at Michael's, and hopefully that helps you on your journey. Now, one thing I want to say before we go in, something I always say over and over and over again, is you have to do the destashing, the decluttering before you start buying your organizing supplies. So don't go out and think that some magical bin or cart of some sort is going to solve all your problems. It might, but you need to know what you have first. You need to destash, declutter, and kind of get your brain wrapped around what you're looking for before you just go start buying things. So make sure you have that in mind. But right now, let's head into Michael's and see what we can find. Whenever you are shopping for organization supplies, it really is important that you go in with a plan, that you have measurements in hand, that you know exactly what supplies you need to get organized so that you're not overwhelmed. This is actually kind of a smaller Michael's. It's not quite as overwhelming as some spaces, but as we get into January and all of these stores pull all of their organization supplies kind of out of the regular aisles and create big displays, it can start to be a little bit overwhelming. So make sure you have a plan and measurements before you walk into the store. My guess is the most popular organization item at Michael's would be their Lexington 3-tier carts. And I do love a good craft cart. I've had several over the years, and I think the Michael's system is a nice standby. I think it is awesome because it comes in a variety of colors. There's some different sizes, which I'll show you here in a minute. And it's just a good standard cart. Usually you can find it on sale. I would never pay full price. Generally, you're going to want it under $35 like you see right here. And it's just great for organizing, especially some of your most loved craft items. They also have a 4-tier cart. That one's a little bit iffy because it's so much taller. I think it's much more likely to actually tip over on accident. So just buyer beware on the 4-tier one. They have the longer one, which is called the Hudson. That one is kind of ideal for storing a Cricut on. It's just really helpful because it's a little bit longer and can kind of organize your Cricut supplies. They also have one called the Gramercy cart, which has lots of the different accessories that go along with it. Now, speaking of accessories, that's one of the reasons I have really started to like the carts at Michael's a bit more because there are lots of different accessories available. There's different cups that hook on the front. There's dividers and sectioned off pieces that fit perfectly into the cart. I think being able to divide up the cart with additional bins is one of the keys to really making sure that it is something that is super functional. I like the different toppers. This one is cool because it has kind of a divided tray situation on the underside. If you're working on a project like with jewelry or diamond dots, these dividers, the tray dividers, the ones that go snap in, those worked really well for me as well. So there's a lot of different possibilities as far as accessories that you can add on to this cart. Yes, they add up. You're going to want to wait until you can find a sale on those, but they really can add a lot of function to your space. Now, I know I'm probably going to catch some flack for this, but I am not a huge fan of these larger rolling carts, the ones that have all the different colors or that have these plastic drawers. There's a couple reasons I don't like them. I don't think they hold up to heavier supplies. So, depending on what you're putting into them, that can be an issue. I don't like the angled side of the drawers because I feel like it's a little bit of wasted space. I just haven't had a lot of success with these in the past. Now, that's not to say that others wouldn't have success, but I'm just sharing my personal opinion. If you're going to load up one of those big rolling carts, you're probably not rolling it very many places anyway. I would just go for a more substantial standard system like a the Alex system from IKEA for drawers. Clear bins are one of my go-tos. I love clear bins, and I actually really love the new Simply Tidy ones. These are the iDesign ones that you can find at Michael's. They have that slanted side that I'm not a fan of, but look at the Simply Tidy ones. Very straight, very clean, often stackable. I think that they are just a great solution. Like, see this one for inside a drawer, but you can stack it. See how the 3 different sizes will stack so neatly on each other? It saves you from having to have a top on each and every bin. And it just allows you to kind of micro organize some of your smaller supplies. And I just love how they fit together. Very clean looking, and clear bins help me out personally because when you can see what's in it, you're more likely to use what's in it. It saves you maybe from having to do a million different labels. Just make sure to check out the clear. I like a turntable sometimes. This one feels a little shallow, if I'm being honest. It wouldn't really hold pens and such, but it depends on what you're putting inside the turntable. A lot of times I think they take up a lot of space and don't store things in the best way, but they are fun to play with, I can't lie, and you might just find one that works well for you. Besides the Lexington cart, I think the washi tape organizer from Simply Tidy might be one of my favorite finds here at Michael's. Definitely catch it on sale, but it does a good job. Another turntable, I have had this one in the past. It's worked okay. It's just big and bulky and it doesn't go quite as deep as I need it to. It's just not my fave. I am tempted by this every time I see it. Yes, it's the colors. I don't know what I would keep in here, but they're so cute. $40, way too much for that. Definitely don't pay full price. These are very cute too. I just wonder about the stability. I feel like you would have to secure it to the table or else the whole deal would come flying forward when you pulled out one drawer. There's lots of clear bins with lids and things. I don't know that I'd pick them up here. I'd probably pick them up in bulk, maybe at the Dollar Tree. But this is another great find. These photo storage pieces can be used for so many things. I love that they have them in different colors now. I have personally owned the rainbow one before. I used it for organizing ephemera. These are fabulous if you are moving things around your house. Maybe you don't have a permanent craft space. Maybe you're organizing craft items and then you pull things out to work on the dining room table or work in your bedroom. Having something that you can then package away, has the handle. I love all the divided spaces. This is a really good find. The pegboard system at Michael's is my last big recommendation. I love it. I have it in my craft studio. I bought an additional one when I moved to Texas. I like the different accessories that they have available. I find them all to be really functional. I feel like this is the best pegboard out there for crafters and often the most affordable. So be sure to check this out in the new year. If I'm being honest, I was a little bit disappointed to not see anything new over at Michael's that I haven't seen before. So luckily, right next to this Michael's was a Daiso. Daiso is a Japanese store, but also they have some amazing organization things, especially in a smaller scale, which I find works really well in a craft room. Look at this beautiful wall of organization for all the different tastes, plastic and different colors, lid, no lid, different shapes. I love a clear plastic piece. This one is all divided up. I feel like that would be wonderful for junk journaling pieces. I just really like it, and I think it would look really, really good. One thing I would say is if you do have a Daiso near you and you are looking for organization, again, make sure you know the quantity that you need. These things are not always in stock. So if you buy it once, you may not be able to come buy it again. It doesn't necessarily restock on a regular basis. So you want to be able to get as many as you need right away, just in case you come back and they don't exist. I always say when you are looking for organization, you want a system that you can build on, not just a bunch of one-off little pieces. And so if you are looking to build a whole cohesive thing, you want to make sure you can get all of the parts that you're going to need. I actually have those clear pieces in my craft studio, and I am loving them, using them to set up a new station for a new hobby. I've had things similar to this before. Again, I love that they can stack on each other. It saves you from having to get a lid. It can organize lots of little projects. Maybe you are collecting junk journaling or journaling tidbits. Maybe you're collecting different sticker sheets from different companies. This smaller size is great for ephemera and printables that you are cutting out and then can stack on each other. I just really like that whole idea and system, and those are very, very affordable. Again, there's a big variety at Daiso. I'm not going to go into every corner of this store. I do have another video where I really did explore a local Daiso to see what they had. I'm kind of just back in the organization section, checking out some of the different sizes, and I just wanted to show you some of the examples of the smaller scale bins and sorting pieces. I just think that they're so appropriate for crafting. Think of this for like diamond dots. I think they just work really well. We have so many little bits and pieces, bits and bobs that it's important to like make sure you have something that can organize all of those tiny pieces that will work together within a bigger system. Now, I've had some questions about pricing at Daiso. There are these signs all over the place. So if you are wondering what the price is, use one of these signs to give you an estimate. So don't forget to check those out. Now, over in the office section, I love these pouches. The mesh pouches are amazing because they have a nice strength to them over like a Ziploc bag situation, but you can still kind of see through them. I just think they're perfect. They have them in about 1 million different sizes here at Daiso. So these are fabulous for organizing printables, sticker sets from different sticker companies. I found these intriguing. These are like, I don't know, they're kind of like file folders, but that have a little bit more structure to them. I was wondering how these might work with some different sticker companies as far as their individual sheets. And so I didn't have any of those stickers with me. I think I might, as I start to get some smaller shops into my collection, I might bring them and see if any of these folders may work well for kind of organizing those different sheets. They also had some binder situations. It can be a little bit confusing. Everything is not in English. And so trying to figure out what might work, what the sizes are, can be a little confusing. Before I invest in any of these pieces, I definitely want to bring the appropriate sizes, the things I might need. I do like the slim cases though. I think for like project organization, those work really, really well. Love that idea. Not exactly 12 by 12, so it depends on the size of the project that you're working on. Last but not least, I get questions about these all the time. These are actually in the beauty section and they stack on each other, and I store sprays on them and it holds them at a slant, works really well, and you can stack them pretty high so it saves you some space. Big fan of those, and I think they're like $2 a piece, $2.25, something like that. There's all kinds of little bits and pieces. Love, 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 love all the different options here at Daiso. All right. We're going to exit. I'm going to show you the craziest thing you've ever seen. Maybe not you've ever seen, but the craziest thing that I saw as I left, and then we'll wrap it up in the car. All right, can we just for a second talk about the nightmare that was walking up to my car with all of these crazy birds? This place is ridiculous. Every time I come to this Michael's and this Daiso, there are birds like nuts. It's crazy, but I made it safely to my car. I didn't see anything new at Michael's that I hadn't seen before. I had some things that I like, of course, that have worked. I don't know that there's anything I could live without, or I couldn't live without, I guess. I feel like the pegboard at Michael's is the way to go. Big fan of the Michael's pegboard. Love it, in fact. Bought more for my current studio. Love the pegboard at Michael's. It's hard to beat the Lexington carts. That's a big win. And I love Daiso. I just love Daiso. I like finding the little organization hacks at Daiso. And I was able to find a few pieces that I needed to fill a certain station that I'm creating in my craft space. So that was very exciting. Hopefully this inspired you. I'm still going to be on the hunt because I feel like there's going to be some better organization solutions out there. They always come out this time of year. So I'm hoping I'll be able to find some at some different places. If you have suggestions of places you'd like for me to check out, be sure to let me know down in the comments and let me know, what are you organizing this time of year? What's one of your goals? Is it in your craft space? Is it in your home? Is it in your car? Let me know for sure what you are working on now that we are into the new year. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon crew. We are actually spending a whole year on an organization challenge. We are getting it all in order. We're taking our time. We're being deliberate. There's organization challenges each and every month over on Patreon. And it's not too late to join us. So if you want to find out more about that, head to patreon.com/ScrappyWife. And I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. As always, keep it creative.